Welcome. Welcome to our first ever JESPY Virtual Fundraiser. Keep on believing in JESPY. I'm Audrey Winkler, the Executive Director of JESPY House. Tonight you will hear about the tremendous impact of our services on advancing independence for JESPY clients. Impact which you have helped to make possible through your support of JESPY. Thank you so very much for your generous contributions to this evening's event. I also want to thank Ron Brandt for his leadership and partnership and offer him congratulations on this wonderful honor. JESPY House is a nonprofit organization that serves over 260 adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities in South Orange. Our mission is to advance independence for our clients and to support them along their journey. Our clients have many similarities and differences, like all of us. And the one thing they have in common is a thirst for independence as well as friendships. I'm proud that together we have built a special community, a community of acceptance, camaraderie, and companionship. We refer to our program as a whole life program because our services and programs touch every aspect of our clients' lives. We provide residential housing, day program, social wellness and expressive arts, clinical and behavioral health services, work readiness and employment engagement, athletics and fitness, case management, and daily living skills training. Our community is made up of clients who live in independent apartments, clients who live with family, and clients who live in our shared houses. At JESPY, we help our clients make strides towards independence by teaching, encouraging, and coaching them, recognizing progress made along the way, whether the advancement is made in furthering employment experiences, learning new household skills, or increasing social skills. This evening, you'll hear several clients talk from their own experience as they describe the tremendous impact and successes they have achieved. Kudos to all our clients who continually strive to learn more and work hard to achieve their goals. While our programs and services are focused on supporting our clients, we are also here for our clients' families, providing them with resources and support. Families, in fact, are responsible for establishing JESPY over 42 years ago. I'm delighted that tonight you'll hear from one of our founding families and the early days of JESPY, all the way through to our most recent experiences this year. Over the years, we've grown and expanded, serving more and more people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We also continue to offer more and more innovative programs and services to enhance our clients' way of life and build upon their interests and talents. I'm so proud of the organization we are now, robust, optimistic, and adaptable. I'm very fortunate to be able to work with our team of professionals every day. Their energy, initiative, and commitment are proof that our model builds success for our clients. Enjoy your evening with us, and I assure you, you will be smiling and maybe even dancing at the conclusion of our program. Thank you.
The year was 1978. The #1 song in the U.S. was Staying Alive. The top-grossing film of the year was Superman, followed closely by Grease. More people viewed Laverne and Shirley at home than any other television show. The White House was occupied by Jimmy Carter, and the Americans with Disability Act was 12 years from being passed. Something special was also happening right here in South Orange in 1978. A new social service agency was created for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
It was originally conceived as a nonprofit, self-sustaining, private facility. Dr. Morton Siegel, Executive Director of United Synagogue in New York City, ran a day program for special needs youth until they reached the age of 17. He knew Cynthia Plishton through Federation and wondered if she might be interested in helping to create a residential facility to assist young adults to learn how to develop the skills to live independently and hold jobs. She formed a group to brainstorm on how to accomplish this objective. Research was done throughout the country for a model of what we hope to accomplish. One of our earliest decisions was to choose a location in South Orange, New Jersey. It was selected because it is a small suburban town, has available transportation, locally owned businesses, and home to Seton Hall University. A local South Orange realtor helped to find a partially empty apartment building, which had one tenant on the first floor whose rent from his lease helped to finance this project. We advertised for a director to help design and lead this infant program. Success! Through newspaper advertisement, literature provided to local schools, doctors, religious leaders, we described the program about to happen on Academy Street in South Orange. Professionals interviewed applicants and made selections. 4 families were extremely interested for their sons and daughters to become part of this program. JESPY House was now on its way to opening their doors.
When JESPY was created, I was just finishing high school, and Stephen also finished high school at the same time. Stephen began to have some exposure to JESPY through some of the social programs.
I started out in 1983. I started doing my own cooking, my own cleaning, my own, taking care of my own laundry and stuff like that.
To our dismay, the towns of South Orange and Maplewood became one of our biggest obstacles. Reporters for the local newspaper believed that we were opening a rehab facility on Academy Street and printed articles about this in the local newspaper. We fought back to prove and convince the neighbors, local businesses, town committeemen that we were not recovering addicts, but responsible, quiet neighbors who will be supervised and would add income to local stores and restaurants. One of our continuing obstacles was financial. On many occasions, Horace Beer reached into his pocket to overcome our deficits. Today, JESPY House successfully operates 6 shared houses, Judy House, a multi-purpose recreational facility, 2 administrative buildings, and the original 18-person apartment building on Academy Street. Now, in 2020, we have a thriving program able to help 250 clients to become independent in spite of the recent COVID virus.
The fact that JESPY can provide cooking skills, vocational skills, domestic skills, and social skills through the expansion into friendships and then into independence is life-changing.
My name is Ahadi Bugg-Levine, and I'm the Board President for JESPY House. Thank you for joining us this evening to show us how much you care about JESPY and to honor our most recent past president, Ron Brandt. For over 40 years, donors like you have helped to build JESPY House. You are part of our JESPY family, and we are deeply grateful for your continued support and commitment. How do your donations matter? From big to small, your contributions help us to provide the high-quality services, programming, and housing that allow our clients to live independently. For example, we recently opened the Michael Ock House, a center for aging at JESPY, to help aging clients live in a fully accessible home with 24/7 oversight and care. Several years ago, our staff realized that as clients aged, they needed additional supports. They also didn't want to leave South Orange, the town they love. Thanks to an extremely generous donation from the Ock family and from other generous donations, some of our clients can live independently now while aging in place. When the global pandemic began, our JESPY family stepped up and supported us again. Your donations helped us continue to provide our clients with critical services and programming, to respond nimbly to the changes created by the pandemic, and to stay strong during these difficult times. Our staff are also critical members of our JESPY family. Led by Audrey, our phenomenal executive director, staff went above and beyond to respond to the needs of our clients. They helped clients navigate our incredibly changing world. They relied on their professional skills and personal talents to develop extensive virtual programming to keep clients engaged and active. During the early days of the pandemic, when shopping windows were scarce, our clients even set their alarm clocks for the wee hours of the morning in order to get our clients their groceries. That's how much they care. As we continue to face the hardships and uncertainty that the pandemic brings, your support is more important than ever to help us stay strong and to achieve our mission statement. Government funding and revenues have decreased while COVID has increased our costs. It is imperative that JESPY programs and services continue so that our clients can maintain their right to independence. This is at the core of our mission. This is at the heart of our JESPY family. Many of you have donated to our virtual fundraiser already. Thank you. If you have not or can give more, please donate tonight by texting JESPY 1112 as you see at the bottom of your screen. That's JESPY, JESPY 1112. Thank you. And now I would like you to hear from our clients and staff who will tell you in their own words about how much they love JESPY House.
The day program was created because we had a number of clients who were not working full-time and they needed a structured environment and a reason to get up in the morning. Our program started out as just for our own clients who live in the community here. But as time went on, we started getting a lot of interest by clients who live in the community, who are DDD clients, who heard about our program and they wanted to come to it. It was great for our clients because they got to meet new people. It was great for the other clients in the community because they came to a structured program. And it was great for JESPY because it was another funding stream for the day program.
The day program used to take place in one room, and it started with maybe 8 clients. It grew to the point that we had to buy this building here in 2010. And when we first came in here, it seemed like this building was going to be adequate. There's a couple of offices and a conference room. We've already outgrown this building. 10 years later, we're renting new spaces for the clients that are expanding. I think it's been really great because, like you say, JESPY is kind of a campus, and a lot of the clients who live in South Orange already know each other. They're familiar with the area, and some of them been here a very long time. So now we welcome clients from surrounding towns and even surrounding counties. They get to learn in a new environment. They get to see people they may have never met before. Also in the community of South Orange, there's so many eateries. We have a train station, the library. So they get to learn life skills in a different environment that they can bring home with them and hopefully use in their own town.
The SWAY program, first of all, the acronym is Social Wellness and Expressive Arts. It deals with community inclusion trips, recreation, leisure activities, and it also teaches the clients skills and offers leisure activities that they can partake in on their days off, on the weekends and the evenings as well. The clients in SWAY, or the clients in general, socialization is key. I think the pandemic has taught the clients to look outside the box. They have had to learn new applications and new ways to go into activity groups and to socialize with each other. Socialization is very important, and to maintain that, we did have to keep our virtual groups. Even though we can't replicate the on-site programming prior to the pandemic, during the pandemic, the clients are still making that social connection, and it's still giving them a chance to see one another and interact with each other as they would if we were on site.
During the pandemic, our groups have really helped clients and also families in managing and navigating through all of the changes, transitions, and instability. We help clients navigate through their lives in general. They know that we're a place that, in an emergency, not only during one-on-one therapy sessions that are ongoing, but in an emergency, they know we're always there for them.
The athletics department is important to our clients because it not only allows them a physical outlet, it's also good for their social well-being as well. With the pandemic, it was a big hit to our department because we're used to being on site and really having a personal contact with our clients. Being that it is a physical department and the activity level is usually high with practices and exercise, things of that nature, we really had to think outside of the box, and ways that we've been able to do that is sit down and think about what the client needs and what they want. So not only do they need physical activity, they still want the fun factor. So we do offer them fitness classes, Zumba, personal training virtually, as well as soccer practices. And it gives them a way to still socialize with their teammates, still get their whole sports dynamic of it all. And at the same time, they're physically active, and that's the main part of it.
The reason I like JESPY because I socialize with the other clients, make some friends.
I like JESPY. I like to go out on my own. I like to be independent.
I like about JESPY the fact that you meet all kinds of people from different walks of life.
JESPY has changed my life. It has made me more independent, helped me find my own job, and friends to socialize with.
You make friends, we live at the Ark House, and we have some fun too.
JESPY is like a family who I want to talk to, or like a staff. I mean, I love Audrey and Courtney, Nia, and Tiffany, the staff. They're like my family, and they treat me love and respect.
Being at JESPY has helped me grow into an adult who can do things independently. It has given me confidence that I will be prepared for a great future.
It's showing me a good independence, and they kind of prepare you mentally for the future. Many people with disabilities do not get to have that luxury of independence. JESPY House gave that to me, and I am grateful to live for that the rest of my life.
What I like about JESPY is it gives us people with disabilities a place to come and be ourselves and just be open and feel accepted. Growing up, I didn't really have, a safe place like this where I can just come and, hang out with people that are like me.
I love that he is able to be his authentic self. He has made himself an honorary staff member, and so he does so many things. The staff members don't try to change him. They allow Farad to be exactly who he is. Farad, is there anything you want to share? Yeah. What do you love about JESPY House?
Stay calm.
That you like that they help you to stay calm.
Arcade machine, play basketball indoor.
You think you'd like to live at the JESPY House?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my last day.
What do you do as an honorary staff member?
You help out.
JESPY House has changed my life a lot because when I first came to JESPY 3 years ago, I didn't know anyone, and I didn't want to do anything. But now that I'm more involved with everything, I met a lot of new friends, and I'm more involved with all the activities at JESPY.
JESPY is a family, and we are delighted to see not just Audrey, but all the other clients thrive and be happy.
It's always a circle and a big community, and it's amazing that we have each other.
Through the years, it helped me become more confident about myself, and I expanded my social life and my social skills.
JESPY has been a great inspiration for me and Passion. It has done exceptional things for us in our lives, and it has changed me as a parent and my daughter as a student of a client, as they say. Passion, you can express how you love JESPY.
I love JESPY because
I've met new friends, and it became a good part of my life. And the way JESPY has changed my life is they taught me how to be independent by using access link to get to different places.
On time.
On time.
Yes.
We love JESPY.
So the shared housing department and shared housing program started from clients basically needing to live here at JESPY House. They were outgrowing some of the out-client programs, wanting a home-like setting, and JESPY was able to provide that, and Laurie House was the first shared house at JESPY.
I'm grateful that I can still be independent, get up, take care of myself, go places. I come home into this beautiful house. There's people around me. I'm not alone anymore. And we still get out to activities and have some fun.
Bringing all of these clients together and expecting them all to live as one big happy family was definitely a challenge, but it's worked out. It's actually turned into a success. 301 Academy was very integral in the pandemic and the start of the pandemic. We closed on the house probably about a week prior to the pandemic actually happening and us closing JESPY's doors. So the fact that we had that as our safe house and quarantine house, if you will, was major. Our team got together and furnished the house and went shopping, and we were able to house in the beginning 7 clients there whose families just were unable to bring them home, which was a big deal. We need more shared houses. We need to grow. We need more accessible houses. We need houses that are fully accessible, our current houses, as well as the new houses that we would buy in the future. Purchasing additional houses is definitely in our future. It's a need at this point.
In the 19 years that I have been supervising the residential program, we have had 169 clients graduate into the out-client community and or shared housing. I had a client who was in the program for maybe about 1 or 2 years, left, graduated the program, moved out of state. He called me maybe about 5-6 years ago. He had gotten married, was working full-time, and had 2 children. And he said he would not have gotten to where he is if he had not started here at the residence.
Employment is really the basis for the READ department, which is work readiness and employment engagement. It is the crux of all the services that we provide. Everything that we do builds up to employment. The person needs to be independent, and they have that desire to be included in the community, really being able to give back themselves into the community. And the way to do that is through employment.
Hi, this is Audrey Gushman. I work in Five Guys, and my every time I come to Five Guys, it really a very good place to work.
Hi, my name is Dave Snitzer. I'm a mail clerk associate for the East Orange VA Medical Center. I just hit my 30 years 2 weeks ago, and I have seen people come and go out of this VA, but I stayed right where I am for 30 years.
We're always looking for individuals and companies for volunteer opportunities, job opportunities, and building the work relationships that we have and with the employer community.
Hi, I'm Susan Weinstock, JESPY Fundraising Co-Chair. I met Ron Brandt through our professional lives. It was a pleasant surprise to cross paths with him outside of work and learn that we had so much in common. I told Ron about my passion for JESPY House and was thrilled when he joined our board. Ron had an impressive career in chemicals and pharmaceuticals, serving as the Chief Operating Officer of the chemical giant Lonza and as Chief Executive Officer of a biotech pharma company. He also served as president of DCAT, the largest trade association for his industry. After retiring from the business world, Ron earned a PhD in higher education leadership, policy, and management. Going back to school at age 60 is not for the faint of heart, but Ron was determined to succeed, and thus Mr. Brandt became Dr. Brandt. Ron then embarked on a second career as a high school teacher, a big change from corporate executive. Ron has taken the many challenges in stride. Ron has always believed in giving back to his community. Highlights include serving as president of the Hebrew Academy of Morris County, now called Gottesman RTW Academy, president of Mount Freedom Jewish Center, and vice president of what is now the Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West. All of these positions have enormous responsibilities, and Ron has managed to juggle them with his career and family life. In Ron's 15 years on the JESPY board, he has made a meaningful impact on the finance, administration, executive search, and nominating and governance committees. JESPY has benefited from Ron's ability to lay out the key issues and see alternative perspectives, helping us solve problems and make difficult decisions. Assuming the role of JESPY president was a natural next step, and Ron served for 3 years. During his tenure, JESPY's financial integrity was strengthened, helping us withstand the recent challenges. JESPY also opened the Michael Ock House, a customized residence enabling our aging clients to maintain their independence in the town they love. Ron's commitment to JESPY extends beyond the boardroom. He has forged strong connections with our clients, attending many client events. At programs for Passover and Hanukkah, Ron explained the history of the holiday in a way that was informative and entertaining. The clients really loved it. There is no question that Ron's greatest commitment is to his family. He is immensely proud of his children and grandchildren and treasures his family time. If you have ever seen him with Lily, his wife of 50 years, it is clear that he adores her. Ron, thank you for all you have done for the JESPY board and for our clients.
Good evening, and thank you all for this wonderful honor. I accept it as a representative of all volunteers everywhere, especially my colleague fellow volunteers at JESPY House. Being a volunteer is one of the most fulfilling tasks you can undertake. You help make the world a better place, and you see the impact of your efforts and the money that you donate. You actually get more back as a volunteer than you put in terms of self-satisfaction, life experiences, and for me, professional career development. I know that my advancement in the corporate world was made possible by the skills I learned as a volunteer leader. In Hebrew we say, Kol averim ze lazeh. We are all responsible for each other. We are a community that supports those that need our help and assistance. There is so much discord in our world today, but you should know that caring and mutual support is alive and well at JESPY House. I came to JESPY through my volunteer work. I was co-chair of the allocations subcommittee that looked after the allocations for JESPY House. And I came to work with John Myers as president and Lynn Kuchar as executive director at that time. And I just came to love JESPY and all that it was accomplishing. And when my term was over, they asked, what would you like to do next? And I said, I want to go and work at JESPY. I once read in Harvard Business Review that volunteer leadership is based on 3 W's: wealth, wisdom, and work. For wealth, I contribute financially what I can, and as long as you are giving your best gift, your contribution is as valuable and as important as anyone else. For wisdom, I focused on my corporate experience in organization development, marketing, and financial management. Other volunteers at JESPY contribute their extensive knowledge in the fields of legal, real estate, insurance, marketing, and of course advocacy for our clients, just to name a few areas where JESPY relies on its volunteer teams. For work, all volunteer organizations depend on the hard work of their committees and task forces. At JESPY, I started working on the administration committee, where we were looking for better record storage solutions some years ago. And of course, I am very proud of having co-chaired our search committee that selected Audrey Winkler as our outstanding executive director. JESPY House creates the possibilities for a positive, independent life for developmentally challenged adults. They are our clients. I call them our family. And we help them build a loving community with each other. A recent JESPY newsletter highlighted the achievements of David S., who celebrated his 30th anniversary working at the Veterans Administration Hospital. His wife, Chloe, also works there. And of course, they met and fell in love at JESPY House. What more could you ask for? What greater satisfaction can you find than realizing that you may have played a small role in making all of these good things happen? I want to especially thank my family for their loving support and allowing me to spend so many evenings out and my time working as a volunteer. My lovely wife, Lily, is the most supportive, Beshert person of destiny that you can imagine. I have 3 wonderful daughters and their husbands, and of course 7 outstanding grandchildren. I would like to close with a quote from the Ethics of the Fathers, a 2,000-year-old Jewish text. Rabbi Elazar said, "You are not called upon to complete the task, yet you are not free to evade it." I invite you all to join me on this continuing journey. We need your wealth, wisdom, and work in every which way you can contribute to help make JESPY House grow and prosper for the benefit of our client family. Thank you again for this wonderful honor.
It's my pleasure to recognize Ron Brandt as our past president. He did a wonderful job for JESPY, and we are much appreciative of this leadership that he showed to JESPY. This gift that we are giving him is made in Newark at an organization called Glassroots, which teaches adults and children how to use glass making and teaches them valuable skills. And some of our clients have gone to Glassroots to participate in the program. Here is what the plate looks like, and we hope that Ron will treasure it as a memento of his service to JESPY and JESPY's gratitude to him. Thank you.
Like you, none of us ever thought the pandemic would go on and on. During the past several months, we have experienced a mix of extreme highs and more than a few challenges as a result of the pandemic. Yes, it's certainly been a difficult few months, but through all our challenges, something really wonderful has emerged. Our strong and committed team of JESPY staff doubled down and pulled together quickly to ensure we could continue to provide our 260 clients with services and support and keep every aspect of our operation going. As a result of this true team effort, we've developed and delivered some of the most creative virtual programs to keep our clients engaged, connected, and informed. Our clients feel cared for and are enjoying the connection, and many have asked that we continue with virtual programming as an aspect of our overall programming when the pandemic is over. This proves to all of us that yes, there are silver linings in all challenges. Our tremendous team of professionals who care for our clients day in and day out are persistent in making connections in a variety of ways to encourage our clients to participate in our virtual programs and services and to try new things. We continue to offer over 100 virtual programs each week over many online platforms. Some clients were resistant to joining in virtually and needed a great deal of encouragement, support, and technical assistance. And now they're loving it. In addition to our virtual connection, we continue to provide in-person services in our residential facilities. We're continuing to implement the strictest of safety and health protocols designed and supervised by our JESPY nurse. You will hear her share how vital our vigilance and careful standards have kept our clients and staff safe during this unprecedented time. Again, thank you so much for joining us this evening and for your incredible support of JESPY. Please stay with us a little longer. We have more to share, plus a few more fun surprises. And now, here is our nurse Pat to say a few words.
Before the COVID-19 pandemic, my focus was health education with the clients. But when COVID-19 came about, my focus had to shift to teaching the staff and clients how to stay safe. We collaborated with St. Barnabas Medical Center to provide COVID-19 testing to our staff and for our clients. And I'm proud to say that everyone resulted in a negative COVID-19 test. I constantly remind everyone to wear their mask. Wearing your mask provides protection for yourself and provides protection for people around you. The team here at JESPY House, we work closely together. We work close as a team, and our main priority is to keep our clients safe, and we've been able to do just that.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us to celebrate and support JESPY House this evening. I'm Denise Rekem, Vice President of the Board of Trustees and a member of the Fundraising Steering Committee. Please make sure you check out our silent auction at the end of tonight's event. This is one more way you can support JESPY. We have put together lots of great packages for you to bid on, and if you're the highest bidder, the package will be yours. A shout out to those who generously donated all of the great gifts on the auction, so we could raise even more money tonight. To give you an idea of some of our offerings, our wonderful South Orange Fire Department has donated a visit from the fire truck for your party. Client Heather Schwam handmade a beautiful knit lap blanket, which can be yours, along with 3 private knitting lessons from Judith Simmons and a basket of knitting supplies. JESPY's amazing art teacher, Sandra Charlap, has donated a beautiful painting and private art class. You can also buy raffle tickets to win a fun basket of JESPY branded swag. And there's much, much more. You still have plenty of time to bid. The auction will close tonight at 10 p.m. When our event ends, please go to www.jespy.org, follow the link to the silent auction, and place your bid. Thank you for your support.
Hello again. I hope that you're enjoying tonight's celebration of JESPY House and Ron Brandt. Now I'd like to take this time to tell you a little bit more about JESPY House. JESPY is an important member of the South Orange community. We contribute to the diversity that makes South Orange a place where, as the town motto proclaims, everybody belongs. Our clients contribute to the local economy in many ways. They pay rent, shop at local stores, eat at downtown restaurants, and socialize here. As an organization, we also have a great connection to and a strong rapport with the village of South Orange. JESPY offers a variety of residential options to allow clients to learn, grow, and become increasingly independent. From shared housing to living with a roommate or alone with JESPY supports, we help our clients at every stage of their adult lives. Accordingly, we continue to explore and provide residential options for our clients in order to meet their changing needs. For example, in the past year, JESPY opened the Michael Ock House and a new shared house for clients with mobility challenges so they can thrive in an accessible environment. During the early days of the pandemic, our new shared house also helped clients who did not return to their families but stayed socially distant here in South Orange. As we continue to look to the future, a growing number of our clients need affordable housing. Skyrocketing rents are making it extremely difficult for some to remain in South Orange. Many clients who participate in our day program and live at home need an opportunity to live independently. The Michael Ock House has also shown us that there is a real need for accessible accommodations for our clients as they continue to age. We also need to develop additional programming and administrative spaces to respond to the needs of our clients. These spaces are especially important so that our clients and staff can remain socially distant. What has become clear is that JESPY House is as critical today as it was 40 years ago. So keep on believing in JESPY House and donate tonight. Thank you. Bye-bye.